Jake, any hesitation on the 2-point conversion?
No. No hesitation. We had a play that we liked a lot. And being on the road, you don't get very many opportunities like that to try to put the game away. So that was the plan. Like I said, we just had a great play, and we were confident in it.
What's it kind of feel like? I mean, you would have liked to have gone to the national championship, but your program said, you're able to get to this point and maybe set a bar for the years to come. What kind of, get to this point and do the things you're able to do this year?
Yeah, we're really proud. It's tough to put into words right now. It's just so soon, but we're really, really proud. And, when you experience failures like this, it just motivates you to work even harder. And we had the same feeling at the end of last year. We ended last year with a loss as well. And I think that really jump-started us into our off-season. So we're just going to learn from this because that's all you can do with failure. And, Coach was talking about it earlier. We were talking about how, this UC Davis team is, one of the best teams that's ever gone through, the university. And that means a lot to us.
Keelan, when you guys are down 28-21, we get the ball, what was working well on that drive? What was your mindset to try to take the lead back?
Mindset was just the same thing as always been, just play our game. We knew we would have an opportunity to go down there, and we feel like we just executed, we'd be able to score some points on that drive. And, we were able to execute, and we were able to score some points on that drive. They were a great defense, and, yeah.
When McPherson breaks that tackle and scores a touchdown, what's going through your head?
It's time to go. You know what I mean? There's no other choice, so we have to bounce back and see what we can do on offense the next series. So, they're a hell of a team, and they just made the play when they needed to.
Ulonzo, in that first quarter, they were getting so much penetration, you guys couldn't really get anything going, but then you got loose in the second quarter and the third quarter. What were you seeing? What were the biggest creases for you?
Just the offensive lineman is, they did their thing today. They opened those holes up for me, and I just did my job and hit them.
Jake, it seemed like whenever you needed a play, especially third and long, you go to Keelan. What was helping him get open, and why do you feel comfortable going there?
Well, the biggest thing going into this game is we wanted to be able to identify what coverage they were in, specifically on third down, and we had a lot of, third down calls specifically for what they were doing, whether they were playing man or zone, or and once we got a key on that, we had to design plays for Keelan all week to expose whatever their defense was doing. So, and in a game like this, in a big game, you always want to go to your best guys, and Keelan has been that for me for the past 2 years, and there's no way I was going to go down without feeding this guy.
You guys are a minute away from winning this game. Obviously, it was a blowout last time. What did you see? What were you guys able to do this game that made it such a good game?
We just went back and watched film and learned from the first game. The first game where our tempo, I think, in a way, got the best of us. They were bringing some pressures and adding guys late that caused us to, cause some negative plays. And this time around, we tried to slow it down a little bit. And like I said, we just wanted to identify what their coverage was, and we felt like once we can communicate the protection and the run scheme, then we had a fair shot at it. And I felt like our game plan was great. We did the best job we could. It's never perfect. A good team will cause you to make mistakes, and unfortunately, like you said, we were just 1 minute away.
And you guys have been pretty clean offensively as far as turnover and stuff, but Eastern seems to be the team that's able to get you an interception, a fumble, stuff like that. What's it about that with Eastern's defense that's so troubling?
That's what great teams do. We cause a lot of turnovers as well, and I just think that's the theme at this time of the year. There's only 8 teams left, 8 elite defenses left, and that's part of what great teams do. And you try your best to limit as much as you can, but at the end of the day, you got to tip your hat to these teams sometimes, and just try to bounce back from it. You're going to turn the ball over in these games, but it's just all about how you respond. And I felt like we did a good job of responding whenever we did turn it over.
Keelan, can you talk about what this last year or so has been like for you exploring the NFL, coming back, and then having this season?
I mean, yeah, man, it's been awesome. Obviously not, we wanted it to end and everything, but, I couldn't be more proud of my team. One thing I told them before the game, I was like, win or lose, man, let's just put it all out there. And at the end of the day, if we could say we gave it our all, that is what it is. And, we did that. And like I said earlier, they just happened to make the last play. But, at the end of the day, it's us playing the best that we can. And this team, like you guys alluded to earlier, was able to accomplish something that Davis has never done. And, it's awesome to be a part of, and I'm glad I got to experience it with these guys. And I know the future is bright for them. They got great players still. And, it's been a fun ride, definitely. And, sucks couldn't keep going, but it's been a fun one.